Hey there everyone, how's it going? It's Farah, goodnessgorgeousme.com. Today is day 77 of the 90-day ILN video challenge. Now, I have not posted for the last couple of days. I'm really aware of that. I think the last video you got from me was on day 72 when I was in Vegas, on the strip, right? So in the nighttime. That was my last evening in Vegas. Day 73, I was still in town, but I was just preparing for my flight that evening. And I'll tell you why I didn't post in a second. So that was day 73. Day 74, basically, I was flying until I got home. And then day 75, 76, today's whatever, I can't remember. But anyway, what happened is that my dad has been really unwell. I mean, basically critical condition. He's in ICU. So day 72 I posted. Day 73 I was in Vegas. London is 8 hours ahead. So when I woke up in the morning and I just kind of checked my messages, checked my phone, whatever, I got a ton of messages saying that Dad is really unwell. He's been admitted, and basically they told me he's just got hours to live. Now that was, as you can imagine, quite a distressing time for me because my flight wasn't until that evening. So I was thinking maybe I can get an earlier flight. What do you mean hours? Like 2, 7, 24, 7? Like what do you mean? So I was understandably in a bit of a state because I was wondering about, me being in Vegas, woohoo, and my dad being really sick and just having a limited time, and so it really freaked me out, if I've got to be honest. Eventually my family did call back and say no, it's okay, he's going to be okay. His heart has had trouble, his lungs have had trouble, his kidneys are failing, and so we decided to put him on dialysis, which was actually gave him some extra time. If we hadn't decided to do that, then that would have been it. So they put him on dialysis. So the day that I flew, so I flew that Sunday night. It took me 10 hours plus time as always. So by the time I got here, it was Monday afternoon, and he'd been on dialysis, I think, for for most of that day, right? About I don't know, from that morning. So we did see him. He was all wired up and he was unconscious. They sedated him. So we couldn't, we spoke to him, but don't know if we really understood what we were saying. So he was just in that state for a couple of days, and obviously my mum was, well, she's really strong, but family were really worried, obviously, and you just think back to when you were a kid, and you just think back to the things that you could have done and didn't do, or felt bad about, or whatever. And a good friend actually gave me some time and just listened to me, and basically she said that he's on his journey, that's his journey, and you're on yours, and whatever you can do to make him as comfortable and as happy as you want to, then sure, do that. But that's his journey, and yours is yours. So it was quite a tough time, which is why I didn't obviously think about anything really. I didn't post videos, I didn't do any work, right? I just scrolled through emails, and I had a lot of very kind messages on Facebook as well, people just sending their love and good wishes, and and that all helped, because a couple of days later they took him off the sedation, and he came to, and obviously there's a long way to go in recovery just yet, but I've just been to see him again today. I've been taking my mum every day, and with other various members of my family, and so he was sitting up in his chair, and he's still a bit groggy, and still very, very unwell. He's going to be 80 in a couple of weeks' time, so he's going to be hospitalised for a while yet, but we're hoping that when he comes home we'll have a lovely big party for him. So I don't know if my message of the day will have any particular significance to you, where you are in your life and your business right now, but I guess it's just to really sometimes things are more important than we give them credit for, you know. So for me, posting a video every day just to stay part of the challenge, it wasn't as important as just being present for my family and for my dad and for myself, and that's okay. So anyway, I'm feeling the good vibes if you're watching this, so I appreciate that. And I'm going to continue because there's only like 13 days left of the challenge, which is incredible. So I'm really happy that I've managed to do this, so I'm going to continue posting daily. So thank you for bearing with me. And you know, a challenge isn't meant to be easy. It's got twists and turns, and it's what you learn whilst you're doing the challenge. So although I haven't posted in the last 4 days, I'm not going to backtrack. It is what it is, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, thanks very much for watching.